You'll stay here. See? Oh, we're live. Let's hang out for a minute, Stewart. Give the people some time to get in, right? Yes, I know. I know. We're going to give you lots of attention. Don't worry. We're just going to give it a minute so that the people can sign in, so they can see your beautiful side. Yeah. Can we see your beautiful face? Oh, it's a good boy. Here's a beautiful Stewart. Good boy. Nice one. Wish some of your friends would come back. Oh, all right. Now we're getting people in here. All right. We're gonna give it another minute. Yes, we are. What you got in your mouth, Stewart? You had shavings. Can I get that? No? Okay. Okay. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, yeah, ow. That's fine, Stewart. I don't need to be on the camera. That's fine. We'll just have Stewart on the camera. Right? Is that what you want? Yeah, that's what you want. I know. Where are the people? There they are. See this way. Hello, everybody. Stewart is currently taking up the entire camera. So I'm just gonna do this under here. You are a goofball, big guy. We love you. We love you, big guy. Look at you not being afraid of the tripod. What a good boy. Yeah, I don't want to move the tripod right now because the sheep are a little bit afraid of it. And they were not super happy about me sitting here with this giant tripod structure that is sitting actually right in front of Stewart now. So I'm worried that if I move any part of the equipment, then he's gonna freak out and run away. And I don't want that. I want him to stay. Maybe if we turn it a little bit. Right, Stewart? What if we just turn it just a little bit? Just a little bit. There you are. Now we can see your face. We're just not gonna be able to see mine, but that's okay. It's okay if we see your face. Yes, it is. Sheep. You know? You weirdo. All right. Let me try to scooch in somewhere here. Hi. Yes, you're a good boy. All right. There we go. Now I can see if anyone's talking in the chat now. Perfect. It's this. Good boy. All right. Well, yes. Hello, everybody. I hope everyone is doing great out there, wherever you are, such as Texas, where Barbara is. Awesome. So my name is Laverne. This is Stewart. Hey, bud. Oh, Bertha's back there, and someone's don't hit me, please. Don't stop it. And whose butt is that over there? Zeke's bum is behind us over there. That's Zeke. Oh, and Caden just turned on a light. Thank you, Caden. Always helps. So yes, we are here at Catskill Animal Sanctuary with some of our lovely sheep friends. Hi. Yes, I know. And if you are just tuning in for the first time here to our live sanctuary programming, awesome. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. If you are one of our regulars, I see Janine and Sherry there. Oh, thanks, Janine. Then also welcome and hello. Oh, and Lisa's here. Hi, Lisa. Oh, we miss Zeke. I know he's such a good boy. He's over there. I know. Oh, these guys. So yes, we are Catskill Animal Sanctuary. So we are a home for rescued farmed animals. We have about 300 who live with us right now, such as our lovely sheep friends. Can we see your face somewhere? Why are you like this? Terrible. Every time I stop petting him, you probably notice what he does, right? Is that he reaches out with his front leg and he hits me because he's a brat. Yeah, you're terrible. Don't eat the microphone, please. Oh, I forgot to plug the microphone in. That's okay. That's okay. We'll just use the iPad microphone for this one. So yeah, so we are home to about 300 rescued animals here at Catskill Animal Sanctuary, such as the sheep, goats, pigs, cows, horses, chickens, ducks, geese, turkeys, 2 little bunny rabbits, a mini donkey and her daughter. I think that covers everybody. And yeah, we have actually rescued over 5,000 animals since we got started back in 2001. So we're busy people around here. And our mission as a sanctuary is to rescue the animals, of course, to create social change to end their exploitation, and to champion vegan living. And that's what we do here. Yes, it is. From Rome, cool. Oh, and a local, grew up in Socrates, awesome. I've been saying I have, through all of our virtual programs we've been doing, I've been able to talk to people on every continent except for Antarctica. So, if you know someone in Antarctica, send them our way so I can check that off. All right, so yes. So today we are going to have just kind of a little sheep hangout and do some frequently asked questions that we get here at the sanctuary. And if you have other questions that you want to chime in with in the comments, like definitely go for it. Feel free. Where are you going, bud? You get bored of me? No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You're a good boy. Let me introduce real quick the guys we're sitting with right now. Oh, his friends are leaving. Stewart, your friends are going. You gonna stay? I can bribe you if you want some leaves. Oh. Okay, bye. Yeah, his friends all left, so he wants to go with them. But a couple of them are hanging around. Let me just move the camera very gently and very slowly because Laverne is sitting right over there. And she doesn't tend to mind large moving objects in her presence that much, but I'm gonna do it very carefully so I don't scare our beautiful girl. Hi, Laverne. Can I sit with you? Let's see if I go this way. Yeah, she's pretty chill. How's this? Is that okay? Can I sit here? Hi, Bob. Can I sit with you? Let's see. Are you in the... Okay, let's just fix this a little bit. Perfect. There we go. Hi, good girl. Laverne is just pretty chill. She just likes to kind of hang around. She's a little bit of a loner sheep she's kind of developed into, but you know, she's a little bit of an older lady, so she just does her own thing. And yes, if anyone has not met our dear sheep, Shirley, we do also have a Shirley sheep here. So we do have a Laverne and Shirley. So, yes, it's Vernie. Hey, girl. And if you have met Laverne before or some of the other sheep, you might know their story in that they were rescued back in 2016 from just this horrible, awful situation in Westport, Massachusetts, where over 1,000 animals of all different sorts were being kept on a farm, and the conditions there were just absolutely awful. You know, the animals were sick and starving, and they weren't cleaned up after, so I'm sure you can imagine what that must have been like. And you know, a lot of them had died already, and they were just kind of left there. So yeah, very awful situation. And so all of those animals then of course needed to be rehomed. We did not take all of them here at our sanctuary. They went to sanctuaries kind of all over the Northeast, and we welcomed a little over 100 of them here to Catskill Animal Sanctuary. A lot of them chickens, a couple cows, handful of geese, one duck who thinks he's a goose, and 5 sheep. But again, if you know their story, it didn't end up being 5 sheep, because there was one boy who was Stewart, the guy who was just hanging out with us, and 4 girls, Laverne being one of them, and every one of those girls was pregnant, and one of them had twins, so 5 sheep turned into 10 sheep. So yeah, her son is Davy, who, is that him still over there? No, that's Atticus. Yeah, Davy has wandered away. But yeah, that is briefly their story here. Nap time, huh? Yeah, it's nap time. Howard might come over for a hello or to yell at me. We will see. So, yes. So some of the questions that, I know she got like that cute little smile. She's just so precious. Hi, Howard. I'm not bothering you, okay? You can have your space and I'm gonna have mine. Howard doesn't like me. Howard's a turkey over there. Yeah. So some of the questions that we get asked a lot here at the sanctuary, and there are a lot of questions that we get very regularly, so I am not going to be able to get to all of them today, but that gives us, future videos where we can talk about some of that stuff some more. Hi, Howard. We want to see Howard real quick. Hi. Hello, Howard. I know it's pretty hot, huh? Yeah, you're okay, bud. Look at that. We're just walking away. We're not yelling at... Oh, no, now we're going to yell at Lauren. No. You see, you can just keep walking. There you go. There you go. Okay, bye, Howard. Yeah, Howard doesn't really like anybody. So Howard likes to yell at people. So that little squeaky kind of sound that Howard was doing is actually Howard being kind of mad at me. But thankfully Howard decided to keep walking rather than come over here and try to bite me. Because yeah. Hi, sweetie. So anyway, yes. So one of the questions that we get a lot here at the sanctuary has to do with our lady sheep and other mammals. So, the sheep, the pigs, the cows, the horses, the goats. I know that, how dare I exist where Howard wants to walk. I'm terrible, aren't I, Laverne? I'm just so terrible. Yeah. But yes, so our female mammals who are here, a question that we get asked a lot is like, okay, so what do you do with the milk at the sanctuary? Well, for one thing, that question presumes that the animals are making milk, which, so for very rare occasions, they are not. Because, they're mammals, we are also mammals. We don't tend to wake up one morning and just for no reason be producing milk. That would be strange and a little concerning. So same thing with these guys, with the sheep, with the cows, with the goats, or with any other mammal. Like, you don't have to wake up in the morning and milk your dog, for example, or any other mammals like that. They just have milk production when, oh, yeah, Howard's okay. Don't worry about Howard. Yeah. But yeah, so they're only going to make milk when they've had a baby first. So they have to be pregnant to produce a baby. And then the milk is, for the little one to drink. So like Laverne here, again, like I said, she was pregnant when she was rescued. So when her little one, Davy, was born, then yes, Laverne was making milk. And that was for her little boy to drink so he could grow up. Yes, that is Laverne Leslie. Hi, Leslie. So yeah, and then once Davy was like weaned and stuff, then she would stop making milk because at that point he can eat solid food and everything on his own. So like, it's all good, and that's it. And then she's done because it takes energy and stuff to make milk. It's very dense. So if she doesn't have to make it, why would she? And your little boy has grown up very big. Davy is enormous. I think now he might be taller than Atticus, who's another one of our big sheep here. I don't know if he's the same size in this direction. But yes, he's a very big boy. And in fact, he was a very big boy from day one. Poor Laverne here had a lot of trouble getting him out because he was very large, and he was born with little nubby horns, and like, does not sound good. So Davy is actually named for Dr. Davy, who is the vet who came and helped with his delivery. So, yes, it's all good now. Huh? And he was Mama's little boy for the longest time. He was just like on her, like he would just be like right here on her everywhere she went. She would be walking and he'd be like on her hip and just, you know. But now, thankfully, he is much more independent, which I think is nice for Mom. Isn't that right, sweetie? She's good. She's got her eyes closed over here, just chewing away. Are you just like glistening out over here? What good girl you are. Yeah, so that's, you know, the milk question is not really something we have to worry about. Every once in a while, you know, a lot of these animals, like the cows or the goats, have been bred for, like, really heavy milk production, like, way more than they would ever need to do to, like, feed just their baby. And that can cause problems for them. So every once in a while, some of them will start, like, spontaneously making milk. But that stuff is gross. You don't want to touch that. It's all, like, you know, because it's, like, sick. You know, it's gross stuff. You don't want that. And so that's something that we have to keep an eye on if it seems like something is going wrong. That is a sign that something about the animal is unhealthy. So then we have to kind of identify that and help her and see if she needs some medicine for that, or, you know, whatever is going to help her with that. And we actually had a goat, was it Eleanor? Was it Eleanor Laverne? Eleanor got a mastectomy. Yeah, because she had just a giant udder infection and she had to have a mastectomy, but she's cool. She's good. I don't think you even know Eleanor, so I don't know why I'm asking you. But yeah. Yeah, so Davy does still look out for his mama sometimes. But, you know, he's like 3.5 years old by now. So, you know, he's an adult in his own right. So, you know, he kind of does his own thing. Sometimes he comes hangs out with Mom. Yeah, so that's what he's up to. But yeah. What do you think, Laverne? Did I answer that question? Do we just need, like, meditation time with Laverne? Is that what we need? I think we might. Maybe we'll do that on another virtual session. Oh, Lisa's here. Hi, Lisa. We miss you too. It's always good seeing some of our regular sanctuary visitors joining us here. Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh, Laverne, I had a few questions I was going to try to get to, but I just like to talk and ramble about all kinds of nonsense. I'm probably not going to get to all of them. But anyway, related question. So, Laverne is a sheep, and yes, we love the sheep as well. Oh, another sanctuary, Mockingbird Farm Sanctuary. Where are you guys located at? I don't think I'm familiar with that one off the top of my head, but thank you for joining us. So yes, another question about, you know, what do you do with the blank? What do you do with the... Oh! She wasn't expecting that. I'm sorry, Laverne. I didn't mean that. I'm sorry. With the wool. Oh, they remember their mama? Oh yeah, no, they do. She knows which one is hers. Especially the sheep. The sheep have a fantastic memory. They will remember faces of other sheep. They will remember faces of humans who they have not seen for a while. So like Lisa, don't worry, they still, your Girl Scout still remembers you, and I'm sure she's going to be thrilled to see you when you're able to come and visit again. And yeah, because they'll remember if they like you or not. So, I mean, you should always be nice to sheep, but also like they'll hold a grudge against you. So, be nice to sheep. Yeah. But yeah, so the wool, the hair of the sheep. So these guys like Laverne, and I'm not going to try to poke around at her hair again because I don't want to scare her again. But there's not any other hair around by any chance. There's always hair around here, but not right now. So let's think about like the goats. Okay. Ooh, I hear Davy actually. I don't know if you just heard him, but that was Davy down at the end over there. And yes, you can tell whose calls are whose if you spend enough time with them, especially if they're talkers, like Laverne and Davy seem to have gotten that from Mom. So yes, train of thought. The hair. Okay, so let's think about like a goat, or if you have a dog at home who sheds a lot in like the springtime, you know, they grow a like thicker, heavier coat in the wintertime to help them keep warm. And then once it warms up again, you know, they'll shed that winter hair, and then they'll just have like the kind of lighter layer of hair for the summertime. And you know, all sorts of animals do that. The dogs do that, the goats do that, the cows do that, the horses do that. The pigs not so much, but they're kind of a different story. And then there's the sheep. So with the sheep, some of them will actually shed on their own. Because, like, think about a wild sheep. You know, out there in the mountains, there's a herd of wild sheep, and they're climbing around, and there's not, like, a bunch of people who have to go out there and be like, all right, we gotta go catch the wild sheep to shear the wild sheep. Like, no. That's not how it works. They just, like, shed their own hair, just, you know, like any other animal. Meanwhile, in the past, what is it, like 10,000 years or something that sheep have been domesticated for. They're actually one of the earliest domesticated animals. Eventually, they were bred not to shed. So the hair is just going to stay on. Like, it's not going to come off. You can pull on it all you want. It's going to just stay on there. So, like, Laverne is one of those types of sheep that back in, you know, April or so, before we had to shear her, how much hair did you have, sweetheart? You had a lot of hair. She had maybe like this much hair. So, I mean, it's a lot. In the wintertime, life is beautiful, right? It's actually, like, really cute when it snows. The snow will just kind of sit on their backs for a little bit before it melts because they're that well insulated. So there's just these little snow sheep walking around. Everything about a sheep is adorable. I don't know what to tell you. Everything you do is adorable. But yeah, and then, you know, spring comes around, summer comes around, and of course that hair is not so pleasant at that point anymore. So some of our sheep here, like Stewart, actually, like my guy Christopher, my very dear favorite sheep, Bertha, Lena, Seneca, if you're familiar with those guys, they will just shed their hair on their own like a wild sheep would. I mean, we can help them. It's actually like really, really satisfying to just kind of grab the hair and pull it off of the sheep. It's like a sheep exploded. But yeah, they're into that. And oh yes, thank you. Oh, we're on TV. Cool. Oh my God, it's baby goats. Oh my God. Surprise baby goats. Hi. Oh, okay, whatever I was just talking about is not nearly as important as baby goats. Hannah has brought us baby goats. Thank you, Hannah. Ooh, Hannah is also modeling one of our new shirts. Do you mind showing it off for us? Here, let's put this up a little bit. Oh, here we are. Here's Hannah. Ta-da! Yes, so I'll put my finger
Lots
up.
of good, fun animals on one of our shirts.
And that was made by Betty.
Yeah, one of our old interns who comes back and forth and is definitely more of a caregiver than an intern. She's been here so often. She's an amazing artist and made it.
Yeah. So, very cool. Well, thank you for the delivery of baby goats. Oh, and now, though, of course, now we just got baby goat bums. Some very cute little bums. Oh, look at that bum. It's Molly. This is Molly's bum. This is Chester's bum. Oh, guys, can you come? Here, can I have this? Can I have this? Come here. Come over here where the people can see you. Come over here where the people can see you. There we are. There's your beautiful faces. Oh, and here's Arlo. So, we have Arlo, this little dude. We have the kind of tall guy in the middle here. Oh, Arlo, where you go? Oh! Arlo is my assistant camera person. We have Chester, who is this guy, who's kind of the multicolored one. We've got Levi, who's this kind of chocolate brown guy here. And then only girl here is Molly here in the front, the littlest one. You guys are so precious. No sir. No sir. Arlo is messing around with the equipment. I'd rather you didn't do that, my dear. Chester is also messing around with something on the backside of the tripod. Kaden is here to retrieve the baby goats. You guys. Oh my gosh, whatever I was talking about can't be as important as, I was talking about the sheep. Okay, goats, I would really like to finish what I was saying about the sheep. Is that okay with you, Levi? Can I do that? Can I do that? I'm sorry, Laverne, we still love you. Okay, so where was I with the sheep? Oh yes, our friends who have been bred not to shed like Laverne. We do have to shear them then, because otherwise, you know, they'll like get heat stroke and everything just like we do if we get, you know, too hot. It is not their favorite day. Scout in particular this year, like for an hour or two after she was shorn, she just kind of ran around the sanctuary just screaming her head off. She was really freaked out. So it's very unfortunate that we have to put them through that. No, no. Are they eating that? Yeah, I didn't plug in the microphone, so there's these little dangly things hanging off the back, and the goats are trying to eat them. Yes, of course you are. And yes, then as far as what we do with the hair when it comes off the sheep, sometimes we will donate it to like local wildlife rehabbers, and they can make little, you know, beds for little critters that they rescue out of it. Or they'll put it out in the woods, and then like wild animals can, you know, make little homes and things out of it. So, okay, so now I think I've finished that. And I'm not going to get to the rest of the questions because, oh my gosh, we are almost out of time. Let me see if we have any questions in the chat here. Everyone is just freaking out about baby goats because, of course. Oh, yes, we love doing these live programs for you. Thank you so much for joining us. Oh, Leslie, do some sheep enjoy being live more than others? It's not so much like the being live, but the tripod that's here in front of me, which is it's actually right now about the same height as me, is a little scary to some of the sheep. So, like as I was trying to get set up and trying to lure the sheep over to me earlier, like before we got started, they just kind of kept running away from me. Even when I tried to bribe them with willow leaves and stuff, which is what this is here. Well, it's a willow branch now. It's not so much leaves anymore. But yes, sweetie, come back. Oh, you found some more leaves, huh? Here they are. Oh, thanks, Gator. Come on, guys. Come back. Oh, you sweeties. Arlo, stop that. Arlo's messing around with a bag of shavings. Hey, little one. Caden's gonna get you. Oh, here you are. Good boy. Yeah, I know. You're being silly. Yeah, so some of them are more afraid of the tripod than anything. But some of them like Scout or Stewart don't mind it so much. And then of course we have Miss Zen over here, Laverne, still just kind of doing her thing, just hanging out. Yeah, your eyes open now though, huh? I know there's a lot of activity that just started up over here with the baby goats. So let me see if there are some other questions. Oh yeah, time flies when you're hanging with the sheep, especially if you're me who doesn't pay attention to how much time has elapsed and just wants to keep talking. And Molly is so pretty. I know, she's such a sweetie. Yeah, so, and actually, I think, was it this morning? Heather and Veronica can back me up on this. Just this morning, or possibly yesterday, we put up a video of the baby goats when they met the underfoots, which is super adorable. So they now are, like, officially, underfoots. They roam around the sanctuary. I heard they were getting into trouble, but I did not catch specifically what kind of trouble that is, but, you know. Baby goats. And off they go. Oh, too much. Too much. Alright. Oh, and Sean's here too. Hi, Sean. Well, Laverne, what do we say? Is there any other things in the chat? Oh, Loretta, thank you for joining us. Loretta, did you know that we have a goat here whose name is also Loretta? I have no idea where she is right now, so I can't show her to you. But she's this like super cute, really sweet, black and white little goat with her twin sister Lonnie and her mother Jacqueline. So keep an eye out for them. She might also be on our website on the Meet the Animals page at casanctuary.org. Yes, goats will always find trouble. Do they pretty much stay together? Yeah, they seem to kind of stay in a little group. They might, one of them might kind of stray a little bit from the group, but they're not going to go like totally off in some other direction. They do stay pretty close together, and at the moment they do kind of stay separate from like the other goats who are the underfoots. We're just gotta kind of and we can wrap up by the arrival of the rest of the sheep. Hi, Nina. Oh, Nina's bum. There's a Nina bum. Let's see, who else is here? There we go. We will wrap up like we started with all of the sheep here. So yeah, Laverne, your friends are here now. Oh, now Laverne's getting up. Here comes everybody. Talia, come here. Do you have any snacks left? Hey guys, come here. Hey girl. So we have Talia, we have Lena. Okay, never mind. Bye, Talia. Hey bud. They got stuff to do. You know how it is. They've got important meetings or something to do. I don't know what they're up to. They're just wandering around and enjoying themselves, as they should. Underfoot at will without supervision. Yeah, we check on them. We do kind of keep an eye, like, who knows where the baby goats are at. Just so we can make sure they're not getting into any trouble. But, yeah. They're just kind of doing their thing. And there go the sheep. Just go to it. There they go. Alright, we should get signing off here too, folks. So, thank you very much for joining us again today. I hope we'll see you next week on Tuesday at 1 o'clock Eastern time. And yes, they do go outside and go for a wander. They just do whatever. They sleep in the barn here at night, of course. The baby goats, they have a stall. It's actually behind the camera, right over there. So they're safe at night, so no worries. But yes, so check out our website, casanctuary.org. Obviously, you have already found our Facebook page. Good job. YouTube, we are on that. We are on Instagram. We are on Twitter. We are on TikTok. So find us in all of those places. If you would like to support the work that we do here, super appreciated. You can text the letters CAS to 91999, and that'll send you like a little form that then you can just fill out. Super easy. Please also feel free to share these videos with your friends and families or whoever you think needs some cute animal time in their day. And yes, on Saturday there is a live vegan cooking class that we're going to have with Chef Linda. So the return of Compassionate Cuisine, Saturday the 27th, 1 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Eastern time. And it's going to be a Caribbean 4th of July cookout thing. So it includes like a sweet potato salad recipe, tempeh kebabs, and a coconut berry cheesecake. So check that out on the website, casanctuary.org. There's an events button. You go to that. Also, you can click on that link that we just put there too. Cool. All right, everybody. Tuesday at 1 o'clock next week. We'll see you then. Take care. Be safe out there, and enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.